introduce you from one of the funniest people in Columbus, Ohio. Give it up now for Bridjet Mendy.
What's up, Indianapolis? Late show, how we feeling? Hell yeah, love to hear that, y'all. Okay, we got some hotties in the crowd. I love it. Indiana, we've been having so much fun here. I hope your weekend's going well. I'll tell y'all a little bit about me. I've been having a crazy month. About 2 weeks ago, I got married. And he is going to be such a good first husband. I'm so happy about it, you guys. And he loves that joke. Oh, it's been very fun. We've been together, my husband and I, we've been together for about 8 years, which is cool. Anyone here in a relationship longer than that? Yeah? The slow claps and fire couples. I love it. I feel the same. Like, 8 years is cool. Like, we love each other, but like the romance part has waned a bit. Like, if I'm horny now, I just go on Zillow. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to fuck a ranch, okay? Finished basement, I'm finished, okay. It's fun. Having a wedding was crazy, y'all. I don't know if you know this. You have to give up your firstborn to have a wedding. That's how much it costs now. It's crazy. I did have a good time, but I will say, crazy that I spent $30,000 to figure out that I still want to fist fight my dad. Yeah. I could have known that earlier. But it was okay. I do think my family were the ones who were the problem at the wedding. For example, I was getting ready with my family during the big day, and my mom was there with me. So sweet, loved it. And then she put on a cream-colored full sequence gown. And I was like, you know what, today is about you, so go on, queen. I was having some trouble figuring out how to do stuff in modern times. I had to fill out a registry for stuff. Why is a wedding registry a GoFundMe? What is going on there? Put stuff on there that I just wanted at some point. You know, eventually you run out of duvet covers, so I started putting stuff on there. I put Hulk hands on there. Someone got those for me, which was cool. You can put little notes under it. I put, for $1 a day, you can help Bridget fistfight her dad, okay? She needs these. So that was nice. That was cool. I also had a fun realization when I was realizing that my family were going to be the problem. We were about to get the reception started, and I realized, you know, my family, they're not liberal and they're not Republican. They're that thing in the middle. Felons. They're felons, you guys. Yeah, very fun. Try taking an alcoholic drink away from one of those guys, okay? They couldn't cut them off. They brought their own in, okay? Which is not what you want to do. But it was all right. It was a fun time. A little more about me. Like I said, having a husband is cool. He is an older brother. Got any older brothers in the crowd? Yeah. Love that energy, man. It's about the same. It's funny because my husband, like, I won't notice much. I'm an only child, so I don't really have any notion about what an older brother is like until we got together. And we'll be hanging out on the couch together, watching a movie, and then all of a sudden he'll get up and get in front of the screen and be like, "You should tackle me." And I'm like, "We're watching Schindler's List. Maybe not." Maybe after the scene, you know? He's got a fun personality. It's cool. A little more about me, y'all. I would describe myself as an LA 2, but a Dave & Buster's 10. Anyone else feel like that lately? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know I look like I just DoorDashed some poppers up here, but they'll be here for 20 minutes. Been trying to prioritize my sleep lately, which has been good. Trying to get some good REM. Not the band, but you know, the sleep cycle going on. I've been trying to prioritize my sleep because I am a gorgeous, hot, feminine woman who has to wear a CPAP machine at night. Yeah, anyone else out there hot, sir? Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't like that I have to put distilled water in it. But I will say, in a pinch, Diet Coke will work. Okay? I have it more on hand. Just gotta get over the carbonation. I'm in therapy as well. Anyone else in therapy? Okay. Love the quiet woos of a healed audience. Okay, tell me your secrets later. Being in therapy is fun. I've had a therapist for quite a while. Her name is Linda, and she is 81 years old. Yeah, I don't have much time with her left. Gotta get the big stuff out of the way early. Anytime I say something traumatic to her, though, because she is 81, she goes, "Oh dear." Which is boomer for bitch, what? We will be charging you more next time you come in. No, she's fun. She's been helping me with my OCD. Got any other anxious people in Indianapolis? Nice. I can hear your wiggly woos. OCD is crazy. I have had it my whole life. I know that because I twirl my hair when I'm nervous. But then I knew I had it because I took 200 tests online, and that tells you that there's something deeply wrong with you. I put my email in when I needed the results for it, and the results came back, and it was like, "There's bugs under your skin," and that was super nice of them to let me know. I do have that kind though, where like I'll pick at my skin. I know it's gross. I've tried everything. I've tried ointments. I've tried like the little device that like taps on your wrist. The only thing that works is medication. So if anyone has any ketamine tonight, please let me know. I hear it helps. No, it's fun. It does? Okay, hell yeah. Hit me up after the show. We're gonna hang out. I do also have a thing. This is the medical portion of my set, so enjoy. I have a thing called Hashimoto's. Most people don't. Oh, hell yeah. Most people don't know what it is because it sounds like I got diagnosed with being Japanese. That is way cooler. It's just like an illness. It's super treatable. It's like antibodies attack your thyroid. It causes things like weight gain, dry skin, anxiety. My mom likes to call it lazy ass daughter disorder, which is terminal. That part's terminal for sure in the symptoms. I asked my doctor, I was like, "Hey, how can I mitigate some of these symptoms holistically?" She said, "If you cut out dairy, gluten, and caffeine, your life will improve." Oh. No, it won't. It won't. The side effects of that are I will kill myself, okay? There's nothing left. There's nothing left. I had to go in to make sure like that everything looked good, so they did like a little sonogram. They did a ultrasound of my thyroid, which was cool. But on the paper, when it got printed out, it said wider than it is tall. Excuse me, bitch. What did you just say to me? Have you ever been fat shamed by your organs? It's not fun. It's messed up, you guys. So if you take a photo of me tonight, if it's from the side profile, that's a HIPAA violation. Don't do that shit, please. It's not cool. It's not. I do talk a lot of shit about clothing brands. I feel like I'm in kind of a renaissance era with that. I'm 34, and I'm having trouble figuring out if clothing brands want me wearing their clothes anymore. Anyone else feel that way? Yeah, it's hard. I can't just be on TikTok. That's where I got most of this outfit, you know? It is aging me. I used to shop at H&M, and then one day I think I turned 30, and I just showed up at the door, and they're like, "Ma'am, Cracker Barrel is down the street." It was rude. I'm in plus-size clothing now, which is fine. I just wish that they had better names for their clothing lines. It's always something that they're trying to pass off as cool. It's like curve or extended. At Cracker Barrel, it's jumbo, and what the hell is that, you guys? It's not cool. I do think that skinny girls are like straight-size clothing, like a small, medium, large. They always have really cute names for their lines. It's like petite and newborn, and I can't afford Ozempic yet, you guys. I I am what is considered mid-sized though, which is cool. I feel like a good majority of women. Do we know what mid-size means? Yeah? Okay. If you don't know, I'll let you know. So mid-size means that you now identify as an SUV. It's like, you're a RAV4. You're popular, but know your place, you know? It's not the left lane. Yeah, you guys are fun. I talk a lot of smack, but I do also love to buy clothes off of dead people. I'm an estate sale girl. Anyone else out there like an estate sale? Hell yeah, okay. Got some low ballers in the crowd, I love that. Also love a good Facebook marketplace deal, which is fun. Hell yeah. I love an estate sale because it's like, I cannot afford this home, but I will pillage it. That shit is mine now. One of the cool parts about an estate sale is that if you go early enough, you just find an entire like community of people who are really close to their very own estate sale, just hoarding all of the wealth, which is why I like to go. I also like going because I feel like I need to be the youngest, hottest person up at 7 a.m. in Carmel on a Saturday, you know? It's kind of the vibe I'm going for. There was a time where I went and I saw a guy, he's a reseller, which for some reason just angers the shit out of me. And I went there, I was waiting in line for this estate sale, and I went up to him, because I was right behind him, and I said, "Hey, what are you here to get?" And he was like, "It's really rude to ask somebody what they want at an estate sale." So I thought to myself, I bet he wants the train set. This guy's 80, this is how his autism manifests at this age. He wants a train set, I know it. Y'all, I thought I could outsmart this man and I can outrun this man. I own 3 train sets out of revenge for the housing crisis, you guys. And these estate sales are going in my head, so. If anyone needs a ride later, the train does leave at 10. It's fun. Like I said, I'm an only child, which is cool. Is anyone here an only child? Yeah? There's always one in the front row. You need community. I get it. What are your thoughts? You like it or no? You do? Okay. I'm a hater. I did not like it. Mainly because my parents are from the Soviet Union, so having foreign parents and being an only child means you're in a throuple with your parents now. If you didn't laugh at that, you don't support polyamory. What is wrong with you? No, it's okay. I don't mind it. I know we're close and everything. It's just that I look just like my dad, which I feel like if you're a woman and you look like your dad, it's like, why could I not look like my hot mom, you know? For my dad, he's like, I'll put it this way, he's like a goblin type. He is a former street thug from the Soviet Union turned professional boxer. Yeah, he looks like a melted candle. Going to the grocery store when I was 7, people would stop us all the time and be like, "Oh my God, you look just like him." A guy who's been hit in the face 1,000 times? This is not doing anything for my self-esteem. I do wish I looked more like my mom. She is a 6-foot-tall former Ukrainian supermodel, which is cool. And when her and my dad sit next to each other, they look like Boris and Natalia from Rocky and Bullwinkle. And sound like them too. If you don't know that reference, basically my mom is Zendaya and my dad is Tom Holland. Or for a broader reference, my mom is Andre the Giant and my dad is a can of beer. That is size comparison. It's fun. I do hope though, once I have kids, that they don't get those genes, which scares the shit out of me. So my husband and I did genetic testing. Anyone else do that? Find out? Yeah? What would you find out? Anything? Luxembourgish? What in the hell? Okay, we'll compare notes later. I didn't find anything on there that I didn't know already, but my husband and I we're both Jewish and we're both Ashkenazi, which means that we're Jewish and have asthma. That is all that means. But we did have to take it just to make sure we weren't carriers for diseases like Tay-Sachs disease and cystic fibrosis and Usher syndrome, which is just when you can't stop singing "yeah" at bar mitzvahs. Also terminal. I was getting kind of nervous, wanted to make sure when we did our swabs and everything that there's like a very small chance that we could have been related, but we escaped that part, thankfully. But he was way more nervous than I was about it, and I wanted to ease his woes, so I thought to myself, Bridget, you're gonna stop writing reverse cowgirl because you cannot turn your back on your family like that. Okay, you guys are sick freaks. I like that. I love that. I've got some more borderline gross jokes. That's cool with you. Okay, we'll get wild tonight, 9:30. Let's do it. My man and I do also have a common interest, which is a thing called hardcore music. Or is anyone familiar? Okay. It's always the ones in the front row who are ready to fist fight. I love that. If you don't know what it is music where a guy is screaming and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? And then you find out he's just really passionate about being vegan. That is that. It's chaperone for guys who work at tattoo shops. Okay, some of us are getting it. You can stick with me. I do like it. I think it's fun. I'm really happy that my man has community. He likes to go to these shows. It's like a punk show. He goes with all of his friends. They carpool together because most of them have a DUI and one person has to drive. I think it's so cute. They do this thing together. It's called moshing, which is a type of dance. It's Zumba for guys who should go to therapy. It's very fun. You'll see other forms out there too. It's not just one punch. They are leaving it on the dance floor, but there's different kinds. You'll see people do cartwheels, they're in Bring It On. It's wild. I remember I used to live in a punk house because I was dating a guy who was in a band. And I kind of had this habit where I would do that. I would just date these guys. I dated a guy who was a singer, I dated a guy who was a drummer, and then I dated a guy who was a singer and a drummer. So, yeah, I have chlamydia. It's treatable, hopefully. Okay, you guys are freaky. It's fun. I did get really excited though when my husband asked me to marry him. I got engaged on a very special day. I got engaged the day before my birthday. Yeah, and then the next day I was like, what'd you get me for my birthday? He was like, you just got engaged. So all I got for my birthday that year was owned by a man. And don't worry you guys, it's okay. But yeah, I was like, okay, well, I could have had a better birthday gift, but it's all right. I do like him a lot. I used to date a lot of short guys, and he's the first tall person I've been with, which is cool. I was really getting tired of my ex-boyfriends asking me for uppies all the time. I don't have much upper core strength. He and I are very different though. He is a Scorpio, and I'm scared about that. Does anyone here like astrology? Yeah? Okay, a few of us. I would say his big three, he is an NFL sun, a World War II moon, and a golf with the guys rising. Do you know what I mean? It's it's very man in your 30s starter pack. I feel like the men hate me right now. I feel like it is it's a very good place to start, Expansions include a nut allergy that you develop later in life or a Magic the Gathering group that you start. That's the flavor my man has, which is fun. One day though, I was like, hey, we should spend the whole day doing what you want to do. He was like, okay, cool. So we woke up and we went to the sports bar. And we're watching the game, and he goes, hey, ride this bet with me. And I was like, I should probably wait 20 minutes before I ride anything. Hold on to that. He goes, no, download DraftKings. Is anyone here sports betting? Yeah. You're like, yeah, I'm ashamed of it. Does he make you do it? No? Okay, good. Good for you. I won't hurt you in the revolution. My man was like, okay, so download DraftKings, put money on this game. If we win, we'll keep going out. But if we lose, like, we'll just go home. And I was like, okay, cool. So he lost $50, and I lost my respect for him that day. What the hell? Like, why? We ended up going home after that, and he was like, we should just, watch a movie or something. And I was like, okay, cool, you pick what we watch. He goes, have you seen Band of Brothers?
Oh my gosh.
If you don't know what it is like a rom-com for guys. It's a World War II HBO show. And my question to him was, is it like Sister Wives? Is it like Sister Wives? You guys, Normandy is not in Utah. I found this out the hard way. It was not right. Y'all are good. Y'all are having fun. We having fun out there? Okay, cool. I'll tell y'all a little more about me. When I was 18, I was in not one, but 2 MLMs. Yeah. Do we know what MLM is? Multi-level marketing? There's got to be some in the crowd right now. I know it. There's no one selling doTERRA anymore? Okay. Yeah. I used to be a Cutco associate. Do you guys know what that is? We're in Indiana. I know they're here. They're in the crowd. If you don't know what Cutco is, it is a company that exclusively hires teenagers to sell knives to adults. Okay? It should be illegal. It's not. What was wild was that they trusted me doing this stuff. I had to go to people's houses and cold call them. I had to cut pennies in half because what's cooler than that, right? That's how you show how sharp a scissor is, I guess. They also give you a little piece of rope, which I thought was to hang myself at the house, but it was too short. It was too short, you guys. It was crazy to just let an 18-year-old just wield a butcher knife in your kitchen. They let me do that. The second MLM I was a part of was equally as crazy, and if you do want to talk to me about it after the show, it's a very good business opportunity. You can be your own boss. Oh, you guys are fun. I got a couple more and then I'll get out of here, y'all. I am currently trying to figure out whether or not I want to have kids. Do we have anyone? No! Don't scare me. I keep asking people, I'm like, is anyone here a parent? Yeah? Okay, subdued woos. What are your thoughts? Yay, nay? Yeah? Okay, cool. I like that you're like, don't even say yes. I do want to be a mom. I definitely do. I think it'll be a joy. I am a little nervous about it. It's obviously expensive. And I did try to prepare myself, so I got my IUD taken out last year. Yeah, that shit sucks. Don't do it if you don't have to. But y'all, I am not someone who likes to spend a lot of money. That shit can cost up to $500 to get it taken out. I found a workaround. If you want to take my advice, that is up to you, but legally, don't. I ended up getting it taken out, and it's extremely painful, but I will say if you do get it done, the staff at Claire's make you feel so good about yourself. They're so sweet, they're so kind. If you go on Thursday, you get a free pair of earrings. I swear by it. You guys have been so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you.